Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. Good morning. Predator, Alpha, Bob, how's it going? Trump speaks at 9 about a TikTok deal. Interesting. Good morning, Eric. Certainly didn't see that in any of my news things. Very, very interesting. We'll see kind of what we get today. We will see what we get today. Got a couple of levels marked out here. Marked out the open, marked out the close. London low down there, 655. We did not take out yesterday's London low. New York low down there from yesterday. So yeah, it's got a couple levels marked out here. Kind of be probably the same kind of thing as yesterday, looking for a sweep lower and then maybe a long. That's what I'm thinking. Good morning, Kurt. Eric in the house. So we'll see. We shall see. Just marking a couple of things out here. Is it 20 ticks? Oh, I guess that is. Okay. Get my levels marked out over here on the ES. ES pushing up here, 6708 area. Kind of look like we're just going here. Not much to do, though. Let me see something right quick. NQZ. Nope. See, 69. Looks like we're going to run that 69 level. All right, good morning, Sanja. How's everybody doing today? Did everybody end green yesterday? Hopefully so. Hopefully you guys ended green. Green. Design knob Zoom is here. All right. Let's kind of see what we got today. I mean, just looking at it, looks like we're going to need to pull back in order to get long. That's going to be ideal. It's going to be ideal there. Yes, pushing up towards the 6708 there. Yes, just spiked up to 6708 right there. Doesn't get above there. Kind of. Morning show bit appears to only go up. That's the appearance. Yep. You're not wrong. Yes, trying to get back through the 6708 here. All right, Mancini's information. Basically, he's saying there's 6704 first target. Remember, today is OPEX. Take profits aggressively. Let runners do the lifting. This move was propelled by a quality breakdown overnight. 08 to 14 if ES wants more. Then 25. I don't think I got 25 marked out. Let's do that. 75 to 81 is a flag with 93 being in the middle. So I'm looking for a little run through 69 here. Good morning, Alexi. It really does beg the question, who is saying this is a great spot to buy? I have to go long here. Yeah. True. Somebody is. I do think maybe a sweep of the 69 kind of makes sense here. Obvious wick up there. How do we get there? Who knows? Probably try to be careful today for the most part. Look for some momentum trades. Kind of go from there. Maybe we sweep the 69 before open and then pull back and come down. Maybe sweep the London low would be nice. At least close the gap down there, 715s. VWAP area. Might look for a little buy down there. We'll see. Pushing up here 61. See if we get through the 69. What up, room? Tech T in the house. You said cash? There's no giveaway live room. It's got to be a live giveaway first before that. There's no giveaway live. Oh man, guys, Bulenox is 91% off. Bulenox 91% off. Let's get the bag and cut out all the BS today. Let's go. What up, Clarity? Dylan tapping in. All right, let's see if we can push through the 69 here. Let's see if it pushes through the 69. I don't know. One trade and I'm done today. Yeah, Dylan, it's a great idea. I mean, it is OPEX. It is Friday. You know, all the things. So we'll see what happens. Can we breach the 69 level? I may or may not have taken the long in my evaluation account. Triple witching, yeah. Bull nuts activation's 148, yeah, but it's at least you know you've passed design, right? Instead of paying a higher amount prior and not knowing if you're going to pass it, right? So you look at it both ways, I guess. It's got long off the breakout here. Was a little late to the party, but it's all right. See in the next 2 minutes if this can push through the 69s. Let's see what it does. No! Why you gotta do me like that, Nasdaq? Why you gotta do me like that, Nasdaq? It's gotta push here. Gotta push. It can't go down. Kind of was wanting it to push that 69 area before that 920 candle. It may not hit it now. We'll see. Can the Nasdaq be a sweet girl? Yes, holding the 08 level there. Let's see, 23 seconds. Maybe we can do it. The funding ticks $50 50K account does end in 24 hours, guys. If you want to take of that, use code MM. Funding ticks 50K account. That 5-minute gap holding it down, yeah. Yes, holding above the 08 here, so we'll see. Good morning, Danielle. TJP in the house. Good morning. Murder on open bot. Yeah, I hate weeks. It is. We'll kind of see what happens here. I mean, it's all we can really do. Bouncing off the 08 there for the ES. Let's see if this thing wants to go. I have tried funding ticks. I like them. I just haven't gotten a payout with them. What up, LH? Any inside news on my funded futures promo for 50K? No, I don't know of anything right now. OPEX is like TJP. A lot of oil news today. Expect big wicks on both sides? Probably. Probably. I'm going to kind of be careful here. So. Your friend Lambo has been trying to get me to try them. Yeah, I was friends with Lambo. I don't know what happened to him. I'm not sure. He blocked me on YouTube, so. I'm not sure what his problem is, but did nothing but help that guy, and he just blocked me. So I don't know if I call him a friend anymore. So anywho, You're blocking me too, Pine Tree? I got Savoed, yeah. I don't know. He would like he asked me for help all the time, you know, questions and stuff like that, and I would help him with his stuff. And then I commented on his channel, and he just blocked me one day. He just like I commented the other day, I noticed that he didn't answer, and then I looked and I realized I was blocked. I was like, what the hell? Like, why would you block me? I didn't do anything to him. So, but whatever. Whatever. That's his prerogative. No, I don't think it was an accident. Donovan, is my stop bigger than my TP? Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. A little negative R going on. He knows how to block people. He knows what he's doing. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things. It's like, why are you randomly blocking people? It's crazy. I've never blocked anybody. I think one person was actually blocked on my channel. One person. Ever. I don't know. I guess I'm not that sensitive. What about C-Fay? You gonna ask him? Ask him, Tech D. Yeah, that's fine. Dylan, you're short? Dylan, why you fading me, bro? Why you fading me, bro? I mean, I guess you could be right. I mean, I guess I could move my stop on into break even here. It might be smart, huh? It might be smart to move it to break even. Eric, you got blocked the other day too? What'd you do? Hedging. I don't know. Oh, the one guy for me to block me out, and it actually wasn't, it was, he said something about my girlfriend or something. Did he threaten me? No. PW blocked you? Oh, you're unblocked now? I don't know if I'm blocked from PW or not. Hey, let's go. Target acquired. Target acquired. Let's go. All right, let's decide what we're going to do with this open. Tiger has you blocked because he's a shitty trader, does he? Coach Fred, what up? The long paid, yeah. All right, let's decide what I'm going to do at the open here. I'm not quite sure. I guess I'm going to do the trail stop again today. I think I'm just going to go 4 points, though, on a trail stop. Oh, I guess we need to set it up as a trail stop. Otherwise, it's not going to be a trail stop. I think I'll take the... Do I go the 5 or the 15 at open? I don't know. Closed it too soon, Curd? Yeah. Don't ever fade the myth. Nah. I'm wrong sometimes. We're wrong more sometimes. I don't say we're wrong more than we're right. We are, I guess it's, you know, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. See kind of what happens at open. I do expect maybe a pullback at open. What is my strategy for being a scalper? Donovan, several different things. It just depends. A lot of times I'll just look for bounces off key areas, maybe like the close, previous day close. Some sort of reclaim. I'll look for inversion plays sometimes. Sometimes I'll take an EMA touch, 50 or 200. It just depends. Sometimes we'll take an initial balance play. Just depends on what I'm looking for. Depends on the, kind of depends on like Depends on like just what I'm thinking that's going to happen that day for the price action, right? So 20 points doing micros instead to give it more room might be to be right. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I've thought about that, Jonathan, actually quite a bit. You're taking a break from trading because you've been losing a ton and kind of wanting to try scalping. Donovan, I mean, it depends on like what your mentality is, you know, like sometimes that's a good idea. This thing really is moving around this morning. Kind of moving around this morning, huh? Right here at open, I think I'm going to take the 15 seconds today. You'll be improving then reverse, so just going to sit and watch for a while. Nothing wrong with that. It might. I hate weeks. I'm going to try to recognize very early on what it's doing and make a decision. So let's kind of see what happens. The only thing is, like, I think if this opens up and pushes into the whole number, then I don't know that I love that. I don't like the first long in the whole number. It's triple witching today, TJP. You got rollover. You got OPEX. And, I don't know, what is options expiring today or something? I don't really know. Maybe options is the one that's not happening. I don't really know. Good morning, Robert. Thanks, Cap. Appreciate you. Pine Tree streams suck. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like Pine Tree streams. I watch those too. All right, here we go. Just link these together. We got time. Staying inside the 15 second range for an awful long time here. Pine Tree's the guy who clocks into work and then leaves. He probably is. You might not be wrong there. Wow, this is staying inside the 15 second for a long time, and the ES is just ripping lower. ES bouncing off the VWAP there all the way down to the 700s. 6,700, and Nasdaq is still just sitting inside the 15 second opening range. Now it's out of it and killed me just like that. Tagged me in and killed me immediately. So I'm not like, I don't know, man. I guess when it sits there like that, I should probably just kill it. So now I'm at the work to get that back. Again, ES just pulling back. See if we finally get a little direction, maybe. What up, Black Phoenix? Dow Jones is ripping. Yeah, I normally put that above like 2 or 3 ticks. I put it above 1. I mean, it barely tagged me in and just ripped me out there. Might try a short here. We'll see. Oh shit, I got stopped. I didn't drop the stop in time. Yeah, that kind of ripped me out there. Maybe it's better that it didn't, that I didn't get in. All right, one more try. Try to get like half of my losses back here if I can. Not trying to go for it all. That kind of sucks. Yes, tapped that 98 level, kind of bounced right off of it. I started to take profit right there, but I didn't. What up, Sean? Short of the open? Let's go. Nice job, Tech. The algo is looking out for me. I don't know. I still think it goes. I just gotta, I don't know. If ES loses that 98 there, we push lower pretty quick. ES pushing it below the 98. Should kind of go here. Should kind of go. Got the gap fill down there, 717s. Oh, did I, Sean? Yeah. I was at that game. I tried to participate, but once I kind of got that beat put on me, I just yes, back above 98. And I really want to short here. I'm going to leave it at 10 points, I think, on my stop. It really needs to be a bit higher here. We'll move it up here. All right, I think I'm going to put this account away for the day. I'm down $1,000 on it, kind of dicking around. Really should probably be a little more careful with it. Let's move over to a different account here. Yes, holding that 98 level, though. Oh, did that take all my stuff off there, too? Come on. Copy. Let's delete this. Paste. Yes. There we go. Now everything's on there. That'll work. Pushing down off the 40, down to the 40. Terry Trade saves that My Fun and Future show. ES is still above 98 here. Let's see if ES loses that. If ES loses the 98, we get this push back lower. We're at that 200 EMA now. $200 EMA there. So push through there. Holding up there at the 200 EMA for now. Retest of the 50 here. Yes, pushing back up here. Let's see if it reclaims the 6704 or if it kind of rejects at that level or not. It's kind of the question there. A little rip back up here. Yes, back to the 04 there. Seeing if it gets above there. If it can get above there, let's see. Get a little rejection off that 04 level there. Big rejection there off that 04 level in the ES. Entry at 750, target 812. Yeah, I don't know, Rob. A lot of stuff going on today. Hard to know. VS can pop that 04 here. I think that run into the 96 kind of makes sense. get above this opening range high here, I think we just kind of expand. So if ES can kind of get going here. Nas bounced off the New York Open. Also kind of held that 200 EMA there. So kind of pulling back here. Still holding that opening range. ES not really anywhere near that, to be honest. Pushing back down hard here. See if ES holds above the 98 level or the 700 level even. Right there at the VWAP. So we get a little bounce here off the VWAP on the ES. Yes, kind of holding the VWAP there a little bit. The times of the Gentiles. Nice V-shaped reversal. We're just waiting. There's nothing wrong with that, Kurt. If you're already green, you just call it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just waiting. Let's look for something obvious. What up, Male Gossip? Gary, game over. World above. How's it going? You stuck in your lungs? You need to push up. It's so... Like I said, I was kind of aggressive. I mean, I lost $600 in the opening range trade on Bulenox, right? And... just kind of switched off that account. We may still take stabs on that account if we see something that makes sense. So he has kind of sneaking below the VWAP there, testing that 700 level again. Trying to bounce here. I do kind of think back above 69 level there we probably go. But let's see. Just really choppy here. It's not really picking a direction at all. In and outs are kind of the thing here, looks like. I mean, if you lose the 50 here, I think the run into the 200 EMA kind of makes sense again. I think I'll try that. But we'll see kind of what happens. So far holding back above those EMAs again too. All right, not liking that now. ES is sneaking back above the VWAP. Just chopping here. Man, this could be a tough day. Yes, Tyson, 8:30 Central, yep. You're really just kind of chopping here. Not too much to be able to say, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, Texie. I might stab long here. Just a 10-point stop. Let's look for a 10-point squeeze. Yeah, for sure. 812 still looks doable for sure. Took a little 5-point scalp there on the Bulenox. Just going to try to scalp that Bulenox back 5 points at a time. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Almost kind of want to move this up. You know what? I'm not going to. Let's just take the 10 points and be happy with it. So just take the 10 points and be happy here. Like, it doesn't make any sense to try to go for more on today. Whoa, God. Maybe I should have went for more. Oh, my goodness. Nice job, Coach Fred. Damn, I should have had my target up higher. I started to, and I was like, you know what? Let's not be greedy. And then it just rips. Nice job, Coach Fred. I don't know what that was, Rob. That was a ripper. Man, do think above. Should still kind of squeeze above 800, wouldn't you think? Yes, up to the 6708. This thing loses 90, it might. Yeah, I don't. See if it gets. It got to get above 800 to go here. Let's pump it above 800 here, get to that 805, 806 area. There we go. Nice. Took a little scalp there on the Bewley. Down only $725 now. Getting it back. Little by little here. It stopped a lot of traders. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? When in doubt, just buy. Yeah. No doubt it stopped a lot of people. If you're curious as to why I got in there, there was a 30-second inverse there. It was not that clear. But that's why I took that long. If you go to the 30-second chart, you can see it wasn't that obvious, but you know, we kind of had this here. And that's where I got out, or where I got in. We swept this wick here inside a fair value gap down here, and then decent close above. So that's why I entered there. Yeah, just in case you're wondering. So it wasn't just a random buy press there. It was a reason. All-time highs incoming here, 816. We might make it. I don't know. I was going to say we might make it to 25K. What up, Alito? To the tick. Nice job. I hate weeks. 10 points mini. How much are they both worth? Micros 10 points is $20. Mini is $200, Tyson. Micros $2 a point. Mini is $20 a point. There we go. Now, again, ES is nowhere near the all-time high, is it? Or is it? Is it right there at it? Oh, it is at it. All-time high on ES, 720, basically. Currently at 709. You seen it set on your hands. There were other confluences too, yeah. Oh, Alito, I forgot I did it. I have a... Let me disconnect and reconnect my take profit trader. All right. You do got an SMT at the high here. I mean, you could theoretically try short here. I don't know that I would, but you could. Why I hate weeks? Why are you not sharing it? Yes, holding the 08 level there. Maybe bull flag up here at the highs. A little bit of a bull flag here. Let's see if it works. Oh, you sent it to me? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you sent it. Or maybe I do remember you sending it. I don't know. Sometimes I get so busy I don't, I don't look too closely at stuff. Man, is ES going to hold this 08 level is the question. I don't really know. ES is still like 10 points off the high. Oh, you named it NQ Smart Money Pro? Okay, I'll take a look at it. I can go back and look at your messages and see. If we get a big candle through this here to the downside, I'll probably take it. So if we get a nice kind of death candle through here, then I will take it. Yeah, it's working its way below 67.08. I do feel like we need to move down to continue higher here, probably. What is the stop on this? It's probably like 15 points or so, maybe 20. Scalp back to negative 380. Let's go, Clarity. Yeah, I'm still down negative 7. Well, actually 842 after fees. I mean, I'll accept that loss. If I can get a little bit of it back, that would be nice. What are you up to this morning, Timbo? Let's see what happens here. Securing payouts. Let's go. Top of the hour coming up here in about 1 minute. Yes, back to the 6704. I'll take, if we get, I mean, I don't know. We're not really getting a lot of momentum here. So what I'll do is I'll take like a 1 micro starter on this, on the funded accounts, if we get this. I would like to see the 5-minute close at the same time. 5-minute gap's not very obvious, but 3-minute is far more obvious, it looks like here. 5 minutes is not going to close. It's bouncing. All right, so let's see if the... What's the best time frame scalp Nasdaq? I was on 1 minute. 1 minute's good for me. Just want another account. Did you? Let's go, Andy. Nice job. You lucky dog. Only prompt try for New York kill zone. I got you. Up $14. Let's go. $14 is good. I'm down on a master account, so it's a funded account. Oh, you know what? I just missed something here. Should I take this? I'm gonna try a little short here. I could take it a little higher up here, like at 800, but I think it makes sense here. Gonna have to stop kind of where it needs to be. Below 783 is when I'll put the stop in, kind of below that 21 EMA. And that 15-minute range there. Got 2 minutes left on the end. Well, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the possible inside bar here too. Again, I'm going to go stop to break even at maybe at the 21 EMA down here at 85. I mean, that's up 8 points. We'll see if we can get it. All right, I'm going now to break even. Probably a little early, but it's okay. I really should wait for us to get through the 15-minute range here. But if we get stopped out on this, then it could push back up above this wick, and then we could just get a better entry. We'll see. Minute and 30 seconds on this inside bar. You enter the trade on ES and still much. Yeah, caught 15 off the 15-minute IBH retrace. Nice. Potential 5-minute inside bar here. I will take it. Right now, the size of the bar is it's 17 points. So I can go 5 micros. Is that right? 4 micros with 17 points. So like you really could short right here if you wanted to, but this thing looks so strong. All right, let's play the 5-minute inside bar here. All right, let me see what happens here. $8.05. Let me see. $8.05. Yeah. Tagged in long here. All right, we're tagged in long here. Not looking good. Come on. Rip it up there. Let's go. I'm in on everything here, by the way. Come on, inside bar. Rip it. Take me back into the highs here. Let's go. Take me into the highs. Yeah, Mike, it is. Just looking for a run through the 815s here. Come on, let's go. Get it. Get it. Come on, get through there. Back above 805 here. I think we can squeeze. Got to get through the 805, 810 area. Got 50% of that wick there. Come on, Nasdaq. Get through there. Let's go. ES at the 67.08 here. If ES can close above the 08, we go, but so far not doing it. Need it to pop through there. Hold the 800 level here and go. It's teasing me. It's so annoying. I hate it when it does that. Alright, that sucks. It's going to stop me out. Stopped out. Stopped out. Damn you, inside bar. Yes, back to 67.04 there. Yeah, Curd. Nothing you can do there. I mean, I took the 5-minute inside bar. It's a play that we normally take, so I don't hate it. Yeah, his name. It's the thing is like, you know, it's one of those things. Lost there, down $186. I mean, a little more than I'd really like to lose. I probably should have went 3 micros instead of 4. But I don't hate it. Discount for funny ticks? Yes, Justin, it is MM. MM is the discount code. You dirty girl. His name was Meatloaf? Yeah. Just chopping in both directions here. So down 200 on the eval there. Down 1276 on my Bulenox Master account. Down 186 on my other funded accounts. Lovely. Frank, not really. The 1 minute, unless it's just a death candle through there, I'm going to wait for the 3 minute and the 5 minute to close as well. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of choppy. Kind of choppy. I mean, if ES gets above 708, I do think it probably squeezes. New 15-minute candle here in a minute. Yeah, for sure. Probably trade from the edges makes more sense. Lower high here. I mean, if we do get a big death candle through here, that might change my mind on the short. We'll see here. Would be closing below the 50 EMA as well. When's a 3-minute close? 10 seconds. 3 minutes not going to close though. Yes, still hasn't lost that 04 level. Gotta lose that to really push lower here. Push down to the 70 here will be nice. $70. Come on, give it to us. Man, just breathing on my stop, my take profit there. I'm locking in 5 here. Puts us back in green on the day. ES approaching the VWAP here, kind of watching that. Come on, push it below 69 here. Get going. ES bounced off the VWAP there. Push it down here. Kind of waiting here. 3 minute close below. I'm trying to get the push lower here. Really trying to get it here. He is holding at the VWAP here. All right, there we go. Come on, hit the 200. Let's go for a big banger. Locking some in here. All right, we'll take it. Up $366 on that account now. I did take that on the funded accounts, and I paper-handed it. Unfortunately, I got most of my loss back, but we did paper hand it. We are down $64. So we were down 187. I took the 10 points and just took it off when obviously it was going to go more. So. Oh. He was just typing that. NY and ES. Yeah. You went 5 cons long on ES, Apex Eval, and got out with a loss. That sucks. ES gave a clear reversal candle. I put it a lower high. We did have a big SMT at the highs there. I was talking about a short here. If you guys remember, I took the short, right? What did I say just before I took the long? What did I say? A sweep of this wick, we could get a better entry short. That's what I said, right? Well, what happened? What changed my mind? Well, an inside bar formed, which is a normal setup that I might normally take. But my instincts were a sweep of this wick is a better short entry, and you could still have your stop at this wick. That's where I had my stop before. So I literally went completely against my intuition because the inside bar formed. Now, is that bad? No, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing because something else, but it's a good example of when like trading 2 or 3 different types of ways can conflict with each other and maybe give you different types of entries. You know what I'm saying? So, time to play GeoGuessr and chill? Yeah, could be. I'm okay with the $64 loss on those accounts. The 186, I was a little sting on that one. I'm down 1182 on the Bulenox funded. That stings a little bit, but it's not. I mean, we're up big on that account, so it's not the end of the world, right? Yes, recovering the 04 here. And again, I shorted here before, and I'll show you guys actually why I shorted early. Let me show you guys why I shorted early. I like that inside bar way more. This is the first inside bar on the 3 minute. I think this aligned with what I was looking for way more. So I took the break of that 3-minute inside bar. That's why I got short early there. Five-minute wick test in play. Yeah, what off 90? We're kind of there. Or I'm sorry, is that 90? Yeah, that's 90. Yeah, it's actually not a bad. You got like an 18-point stop on that wick test. First inside got smoked, went short off the next outside bar, made it back. Let's go. I didn't see the out. Where's the outside? Oh, on the one. I see it. The candle right before it. So you went short off the mother candle? Yeah, it's been tough on the inside bar. But that's okay. I mean, we know they're not all going to win, right? Oh, actually, never mind. I see the next bar. The next bar was the outside bar. Look at this thing going. A good day to walk. Yeah, for sure, Koper. I mean, if you're green, it's a great day to do that. Just a little spike up here. Yes, back above the 04. You did a giveaway and the person's country is not eligible. They won't leave me alone. I might block my second person. Are they eligible in another, like for another area or another prop? That's what I would try to do. Try to find a prop that they are eligible for. All right, just took another little scout there, down 976. They're in South Africa. You think Bulenox will take them? Yeah, I mean, I would just send them $20 for a Bulenox account. You know what I mean, Pine Tree? Just get them off your back. That's what I would do. that's about all you can do. I've had that happen before. Trust me, I've heard horror stories about those types of giveaways where people are like, you know, all over you because they act like it's your fault. But why enter a giveaway that you can't win? Ban hammer. You can ban hammer them. Why not? This thing really is chopping, guys. Very, very difficult to trade here. I feel fortunate to be only down $64 on my fundeds. I am down $9.76 on the Bulenox, but I feel like I can chip away at that. Yeah, for sure, Charles. You the man. Appreciate you. You the man. Oh, Trader Oracle, I missed you. How you doing? I mean, this is so tricky, guys. This is so tricky. Like, I'm trying to 5-point scalp it over here, and it's, I mean, like, I'm making money, but it's being a little jackass about it. It really is. It's pretty tough. Been pretty kind of tricky this morning. I mean, if the ES can lose the VWAP here, then I think we can kind of go, but you never know what's going to happen here. It's hard to say. You're done? You think you're green on almost everything? Hit daily loss limit on my Bulenox. I feel like I'll just give it back if I keep trading. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's a good day to walk away. Like I said, I don't know that I'll take another trade on my funded accounts. I really don't know. If I do, it'll be maybe like one micro, maybe try to just get the $60 back, $10 at a time or something. So let's see. Yes, pushing back above 6704. Really have not ran any key levels on the ES at all. I mean, we did test 98. That long this morning off the 98 wasn't bad. Try to get a little 5-point push down here. See if we can get 73, 75. All right. Stops into break even. I'm stopped out. Down 950. I was looking for 73, 75, and it hit 74. Rude. It's going to hit it. It's going to hit it. Right there. Maybe I would have got filled there. Looking for a little 5-point sweeper. No, $950. I'm down, Eric, on that account. But I just need 10 more 5-point scalps, and we'll be there. We'll be back to break even. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Not outside the realm here. Let's take this 1 minute inverse off here. It's been closed above and below. I'll try another 5-point scalp if we close above 90 here on the 1 minute. So if we close above 89.25 right there on the 1 minute, I'll take another little 5-point scalp to long. Let's see. Yeah, here it is, guys. I don't hide anything from you guys. I'm down 950. I mean, you guys saw me effectively take the trades to get down 950. Was down negative 1,300 at one point, but we've kind of grinded our way back. What up, Mo? No, I copy Trade Owlboy. Tradeify? I like Tradeify, Mo. I think they're one of the top 5 or 6 prop firms. I've never had a payout with them, but it's because I've had funded accounts with them, I think maybe 2 or 3. And I've been close to payouts, but just never really gotten there. But yeah, I like them. Swept that wick right there inside that gap. We need to close above it. Close above it, I'll take it. All right, Predator, appreciate you. If it doesn't close above on this candle, then I'm probably not going to take it. I'll show you guys. Why not? It doesn't matter. If it doesn't close above here, then I'll probably just short this. Trying the short. Come on, get through there. Can you give me 5 points, Nasdaq? That would be so nice and kind of you. Come on. Now it's got to go. Rude. Oh, rude. Probably gives the 5 points, but got your first payout with Prop Shop Trader. Could be good alternative Apex. Yeah, I like Prop Shop. Volume is going from this to just nasty. Yeah, it is. It's bad. It's just finding spots to take 5-point winners here is all I'm trying to do. I think this would be my target here probably. Yeah, right there. One more tick. Boom. Would have hit the target. Just didn't hold it. Just chopping around, guys. Chopping around. Now, let me run to the little boys' room right quick, guys. Little boys' room. I'll be right back. All right, all right. We're back. We're back. Very tough price action today, guys. I'm going to be honest. It's one of those days where you should definitely walk away, just so you know. But if you are looking to buy new accounts, take Private Trader, 40% off, no activation fee. Use code MM. Trade Day, 30% off, $60 all in, no activation fee. Use code MM. And Bulanox, 91% off, code MM. 80% off Apex, code MYTH. Funding ticks, $50 for a 50K account, code MM. Futures Desk, code MMM. And Funded Futures Network, code MYTH. Buy one, get one free. All right, finally getting a little movement down. Might try for a little bounce play here. Let me see. I'm looking for a little bounce here. There we go. Little 5-point scalper. Down 850. I want to see a sweep some sort of key level. Like, let the ES get down to the 79. I mean, it's 20 points lower. Let the Nasdaq get down to the opening price. Open. Fill the gap down here. Touch the previous day close. Something. So. Oh, Donnie's update from China Talk. Maybe. But just looking for something like that. Just looking for spots where a little 5 points here or there makes sense. No need to go crazy. Try to get it back to break even if we can. If we can't, big deal. Initial balance is now set. Pretty tight range today. I mean, we're still inside today's IB. Only 80 points. That run down into the 700 actually kind of makes a lot of sense. If we kind of zoom out, got a lot of trend line liquidity down here. Kind of to that 700 level. Tom Sabo news? Probably that's what happens. The Tom Sabo news. All right, those of you that are still here, giveaway time. Listen, if you left early, I've been starting the giveaways early. If you left early, sorry about your luck. But if you've been here the whole time, let's go. Let's do the giveaway. Let's get one started. We don't always do them right at the beginning. There you go. It will be a free Apex any size evaluation. My next trade will probably be off that previous day close down there unless we can recover. Actually, we might could stab off 750 as well. We could potentially stab off 750. We'll see. There's a psych level right there, a little psych level. $7.50 psych level here. I guess that would have been a nice buy. Kind of missed it. Now ES just swept the opening print. Do we squeeze here? ES is at the initial balance low here. Hey, Trader Oracle gifted 5 memberships. Yuta Man, Oracle, Alcy Faye, T. Cooper, Kofer, Jamie, Slowboy. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for the memberships. Yuta Man! All right, ES pushing down now. Looks like 93 is the next level down. That is the first level down of support that Mancini talked about earlier. Let's see what happens. See if he updated anything. OPEX day in full swing. It's a 4 and 3 times since 8 a.m. It's not a normal day. Overtrade on OPEX and you lose. I gave out 2 targets for today. Yep. Flagging now. 67.19 to 25 bonus. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. I am going to start doing some giveaways just for my members. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I may have to get with Pine Tree and ask him how he actually does that. I don't know. Watching the ES here, I might try to take a little bounce play off the 93 on the ES there. Should kind of align us with the initial balance low and the 15-minute opening range low. Turn on members only in YouTube Studio. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh, members only, like in the chat. That's good. Kind of does make sense, huh? If only members only can chat, then only members only can enter the giveaway. Makes sense. Damn it, Gump, you're a genius. All right, I'm going to try a bounce play here. This is aggressive. This is an aggressive one that might lose. I'm going to try a bounce play looking for 45 on a push-up. I am going to go break even here because I want this one just to run. All right, stop me out. That's all right. And there's the target. Why did I move the stop? Why did I move the stop, guys? Tell me. It was never in the red. Why move the stop? Stupid. Don't do this at home? Yeah. Yeah, I should have, Alito. The thing is, I wanted it to go. I mean, we're initial balance low here, and ES bouncing off the 93, which is the first level of support right there. Kind of thought we'd get a bounce. And we did. I just didn't play very well. That's okay. Yeah, it's the bottom of the 15-minute range as well. 15-minute and the hourly, both the same. At least on the low side. We had the right idea, just didn't execute it very well. That's okay. That's all right. Thank you, Pine Tree. Appreciate it. Back up to the VWAP here. We could try to short off the VWAP. $200 EMA up there. ES retesting the 98. You could try a little short here. I don't think it'd be horrible. Let me see. It's pushing up here. ES is at initial balance low now as well. I don't know. It's kind of a nice. This is that 5-minute candle right there looks pretty strong. Nice big harami on the 5-minute. Get back below the VWAP here, I'll probably stab short. Let's see. Oh, this is not the right account. I'm supposed to be on Bulanox. I took the short on the wrong account. God dang it. Oops. Oopsies. Executed on the wrong screen. That's okay. That's all right. Can you choose between My Funded Futures or Apex? No, I don't have any My Funded Futures to give away, unfortunately. None to give away. I actually don't like this short now that I'm looking at it. I may kill this one. Yeah, I didn't like it after I looked at it there. I don't know what that is. That's not normal, but I thought we would at least rebalance that 5-minute gap there. So, yes, spiked right back above the VWAP there. I think it's squeezed back up here. Squeeze it up, says Max. Max, it better squeeze. One minute left here. Let's see if this how this thing can close strong. See if it can close up in that 775 area here. Would be nice. See if it goes. Max, come on, bud. Not a very strong close here. Need to kind of push back into that 75 level, but if not, might be going down. ES pulling back here into the 98. See if it can hold that level and bounce. ES back to the V, or Nasdaq back to the VWAP here. Left a little data wick up there, I guess. There's got to be some sort of news wick. Let's see if it pushes down off that 50 level now. We'll see. Yes, below the 98. Could do several things here. News out of China is out, is it? Knew it had to kind of be something like that, right? Back above 98 here on the ES. I mean, I don't know. It's not much, really not much to do here, guys. This is a tough spot. They'd rather have TikTok banned. Well, isn't TikTok different in China though? I know they're making profit from the American TikTok, but the TikTok in China is different, right? I think. And they're not connected together, right? So if you're in China, you don't see the TikTok from America, right? I don't think they can download it. I think they're different. But I don't know. Could be wrong. Kind of get above 50, we probably run this wick, the 50 EMA. The global version brand, yeah, the Chinese TikTok algo is much better and controlled. Yeah, exactly, Alito. 1 minute, 15 seconds until the top of the hour here. Kind of got a lot of trend line liquidity built up here. I'm going to take the long here for the run through 78. The wick at 78.50, taking the long. There we go. Almost 10 points there on the Bulenox Master account. What up, Caleb? So there's that data wick. Ran it. And nothing more. It kind of hit that trend line again. I mean, we got a trend line here that's just holding us down, right? Pulling back here pretty hard off that level. Had a little inside bar there on the 5-minute too. It broke, but it's not that obvious. Kind of a scary looking one. Kind of a scary looking one. 10 minis for 10 ticks. All right, Alito. I don't know if today's the day to do that. This is getting boring. Yeah, for sure. You got to spice it up a little bit. All right, you guys got about 4 minutes to get into the game. I guess 3 minutes. Actually, let's do 11:10. I'll set an alarm for 11:10 here. So 8 minutes. 7 minutes. We'll do the drawing at 11:10. Any size Apex evaluation. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter. Rejecting the old trend line again. Kind of got liquidity on both sides now. I still think mostly it rests to the upside though. Looks cleaner. Andy, that's Apex. Apex eval. A little bit of a bear flag on the 5-minute, huh? Do we try it? 1 minute left on the candle. I'm going to stab short here on an eval. I'm going to go stop to break even at this wick here. This should work. I don't really see any reason that this shouldn't work. ES is pushing below initial balance low here. ES trying to fight the initial balance low there. Stop to break even here. There we go. And there we go, there we go, there we go. You have too many Apex already? Well, you could always stick it in your back pocket. I don't know, pass some extras. Pass some extras. So a little bear flag there on the 5 minute. That's what we took that off of. You look at the 5 minute here. Clear bear flag, right? Very clear bear flag. This close of this candle, you just target that wick. It's not rocket science. We will look for a bounce down here off previous day close. I may even take that on my funded accounts. Do we go? Yeah, we'll go 5 micros for. How many points is 5 micros? You know, you're replacing your 50K. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe it could help with that, Andy. You got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to get into the giveaway here. Exclamation point cash in the chat. You're long her? All right, good luck, sir. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We did sweep that wick down there. Did get back above initial balance low. I mean, we bounced here earlier. Right? It's kind of what we've been doing, you know. Maybe. Maybe. Abort mission. Yeah, we do need 50 likes. Where are we at? 47 likes. We need 3 more. Max, yo, what's the deal? They need to call in the house cleaning. We're about to shite the bed. Is that what you guys are saying? House cleaning needs to be on speed dial over here. Maybe. No, we're doing the giveaway in just about 8 seconds. Seven or 8 seconds here. There's the timer. And the winner is... somebody always trying to get in there last minute. Look at the freak. Michaela, we let you enter. Go on ahead, get in there. 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 Is Michaela already in there? Oh, yeah, Michaela's in there. All right, here we go. Oh, there's Tyson. Tyson's in there. All right, come on, Micah. You guys do this on purpose. You do this on purpose. You're not fooling me. I know you do. All right, here we go. And the winner is Sue Trades. Sue Trades, step forward and claim your prize. Rigged. Rigged. Sue Trades, step forward and claim your prize. Claim your man. Oh. Sue Trades, methodicalman@gmail.com. Send me an email. And show me that you're logged into your account. Screenshot it. Boom. And I'll send over an Apex code for you. 1000% rigged. It's 1000% rigged. We do it 100% fair. Fair and square. Streamlabs picks it for me. I'm not involved. I'm not involved. Thanks, Alexi. Appreciate you being here. Nah, I know. Room. Breaking below initial balance here. And the 15-minute orb. ES bouncing off. It's an interesting spot here, maybe for a little long. Possible little spot for a long here. Yeah, for sure, Alito. I didn't long, but I do think it was a decent spot for a little scalp. A little double bottom there on the ES. So let's see here. I do have a limit order sitting down there at 717. Thank you, Sue. Let's take a look. Got Sue's email here. So just for extra verification, what is the first letter of your email? The first letter of thy email. You left the pending long at 550? Dang, that's down there. Perfect. We got Sue verified. I'll send that code over in just a few minutes, Sue. I'm watching this for a potential trade right now, so let me see if I can find it while I'm not paying it while this is going on. All right, Sue, I'm sending your any size eval account code now. There you go. Sent. Come on, Max. So I kind of got my level over here, this limit order sitting between the previous day close and the open. I don't know, that 700 wick down there does kind of scare me a little bit, but we'll see. ES poking below 66.93. An important line for ES. He did say that's the first level of support, but I don't think that's a breakdown level. I mean, I would be looking for maybe like the London low at 66.79 if we can get there. If we do get below 93 and then we recover it, then that could be interesting. So we'll see. Max is shorting. Yeah, he is. He's doing something over there. Little initial balance retest here. Do we take it? Do I take an IB retest here? I mean, kind of makes sense. I actually think the retest kind of makes sense here. I'm going to take it. Oh, did it miss me? Wow. Come on. Yeah, it's any size, Sue. Inside buy. Buy. How did that miss me there? Man, goodness, that missed me by just a bit. Ran 10 points on the dot. Second time I was taking the retest last 2 minutes. Rejecting New York Open. Yeah, I mean, when New York Open's down there at 717, I don't know about ES. I don't have it marked out on ES. Or New York Open. Actually, I don't know where the New York Open is. There's initial balance test again. Interesting. So I don't like that second test of it there. Inside bar long, but what time frame are you looking at inside bar? It's not on the 5. Are you looking on 3? Maxie. Still looking for maybe take the short back below that 737 level. Just kind of letting it do its thing, and if it works back below 737, I'll jump in kind of like there. I guess I didn't quite wait for it to get back below there, but you get what I'm saying. Same ideas we would have on a retest. You want to see a heavy candle. These wicks kind of give you the idea that it's going to go back lower, right? Really? Really? There we go. Still got my order sitting down there at 1675. Oh, the 1,000 tick chart. I got you. Yes, working its way below the 93 here. Looks like it might break. Might break. And I may look for a bounce on the funded accounts, but I'm gonna wait and see the reaction here. I don't want to, you know. It could bounce at the open first and then kind of work its way through. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Closing the gap. You coded a bot for color, the candle purple, if it's an inside bar. Cool. Oracle, we're down $1,200 on one funded. We're down $59 on like 20 others. And then we're green on an eval, of course, 777. And green on one funded, 162. So kind of a mixed bag type day so far. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm going to keep it small, right? The Buellanox one hurts a little bit, but at the end of the day, keep it small. I think I'm going to... So I am going to take a long here in my funded accounts, and I'm going to kind of like average into it and be okay with it. Oh, darn it. What was that? All right, I'm closing that. Goodness, guys. Look how close that came to getting me there. Look at that. Look how close that came. Ridiculous. There we go. Trump talking. Must be something. That's not normal. That don't be normal price action. So I'd imagine it's something. Just don't know what. Little something, something. All right, let's pay attention here. Try to enter on this if I can. Scale in up to maybe like 5 micros. Oh. Don't want to buy 5 all at once. He has back to 93 here. Try a little bounce play, but let's see here. I'm going to be tagged in over here on this funded account at 1675. I got this one lower, and then I've got the other accounts lower, a little lower at 1375. So just want to participate if we just bounce off the open and we don't actually hit the previous day close. Let's see. It's coming quite close to tagging me in, just not doing it. Quite close and then just not doing it. Oh, oh. Well, did not tag me in there. Oh, so close to tagging me in there, guys. You short room? Well, I want it to go down and then go back up. Well, that's not good. I mean, you want it to kind of like, you don't want it to be knifing into the level. So, I mean, this is kind of doing what we want it to do. Yes, pushing back below the lows again. All right, tagged in over here on this one. Sometimes it will just bounce at the open price. That might be what we get here. That's why I put this one at the open price. All right, everything else is tagged in now too. I'm going to have to drag this over because we may have to add into this. Obviously, we need 23.75 on that push up, and we need 26 over here on this one. 26.75. Be patient here. Another inside bar. All right, out altogether right there. Up 293 on one funded. Up 972 on the other. Paid 10 points right there. This is a trade I take all the time, guys. I take this in my funded account every single time. It's about almost a 70% win rate, 67%. 10-point stop loss, 10-point take profit. When price is just grinding towards it, it tends to work more often than not. It tends to have a very good win rate when price is just grinding towards it. So, nice trade, nice trade. Only took it with one micro on the other funded account, so we only made 20 bucks. That's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. Oh, took out the bottom so short. Yeah. I'll just look for that bounce there off the previous day close. I like those trades. We haven't gotten that previous day close trade in a couple of days now. Maybe in like a little while. Anybody else take that trade? Just kidding. We're not a signal service. We don't teach you anything over here. We're just trading ourselves, and you know, whatever happens, happens. So looking pretty decent here. Still down $58 on the fundeds. Up 293 on one funded and up 972 on one eval. It's not bad. Not a bad day. Could be worse. Could be better. Obviously, if I'd went full size, 5 mini, I was going to go 5 micros for 10 points. We'd be break even basically over here. But then I decided, hey, what's the point of that? Let's reduce risk. Let's be involved in the trade. Let's only get in with 1 micro, because my thought process was this. Let's get in with 1 micro, because if it does this and it kind of clears out the 700, I could add there. Comes back down to the 690, I can add there. And then probably get a recovery. So that's why I kind of went smaller size there. I wanted to have the ability to be able to add into the position instead of just having a fixed stop loss and take profit. But obviously, in a best case scenario, you don't have to add and it just goes to your target. But that's what I was thinking there. Scalp 7 points. Let's go. Thanks, Black Phoenix. We are still red on the other Bulenox account, but I've locked it down for the day, not taking any more trades on it. I'm down $1,100. So, although I'll be honest with you, like today's a pretty good day to scalp because you're getting a lot of back and forth action, right? You could be wrong here. You could long here and be wrong and just kind of add, and basically average yourself out of it. So it's a pretty good day to actually be scalping. Just got to be willing to add into it as many times as needed to kind of get out of it. Coach Fred, a lot of times this gap fill I mean, this happens a lot. I would say probably 5 out of 10 times this becomes the low of day, right? Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here because we still have LRLR down to 700. But it's ran most of it. It's ran most of it. And what has it generated here on the 5-minute? I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. If this isn't low resistance liquidity, I don't know what is. I mean, just touch after touch after touch. So I think it's not unreasonable to think that this might be the short-term low of the day. Maybe we run this level back into close, but I wouldn't be shocked here to see us just rip right back into the highs. So seems like we hold neutral. I mean, maybe trader on tilt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Coach Fred. Yeah, I mean, like it's pretty obvious there, right? Wouldn't be shocked. Yes, backtesting 66.93 now. Gonna have to clear that to continue higher. What up, Solo? Yeah, see, I like it when the open and the close are like this. When they're right here stacked on top of each other. I mean, a lot of times this area holds pretty well. It's a good little zone to try to pick up some points. You could buy this zone again here on this higher low here, considering it a higher low, and see if it happens. But I mean, I would not be shocked for that sweep back down into 700 and then a rip back higher. We'll see. Wouldn't shock me. Yeah, for sure, solo trades. I remember what I was going to do. I started to do something earlier and then I took a trade. You guys ever have that happen? So ES rejecting that 93 level. So a lot of people ask, like, what is a failed breakdown, right? How do you know what a failed breakdown is? This is exactly what Mancini think. This is how what he considers a reclaim. So if this gets back above 93, you could long into the 98. This is exactly, so kind of a rejection of the area, pull back, and then a squeeze above it. That's one way that you can kind of use his levels. Now, he's not calling 93 as a failed breakdown level, but that's your first support down. So if you're using some common sense, if we lost that support down and we kind of went below it, and then we push back up and retest, common sense would say that that still would be a decent area to potentially take a long there, right? On a squeeze back above that. When Tom Sabo buys a micro long, that's the fail. Yeah. You're not wrong there. So I'm going to stab long here on the ES. And I might just take, I'm going to take 96.50. So I'm just going to go for 3 points. So I'm long here on the ES, going for 3 points. I think I'm going to go stop to break even at 95.50 if we get it. Yeah, no problem, Frank. Again, he takes profit level to level. I'm already in profit on this account, so I'm just going to take 3 points if I can get it. Hit my daily goal. And I'm going to go to break even at 95.50. You know, it's not necessarily a trade you would really go break even on, but I'm going to. Because ES is kind of, or Nasdaq's approaching that trend line where we kind of rejected it before. And if we get through there, we squeeze more. All right, there's my stop to break even here. So free trade. If we get stopped out, who cares? Again, you probably should be targeting 98 if you're long from 93. But I will hit my daily target at 96.50. So and I'm just going to take it right there. I'm at my $400 daily target. So I'm going to take it. So yes, I am trading my P&L there. I know you're not supposed to, but I'm watching my P&L hit $400. There's 96.50 right there on the next push. Did I get it? One tick off still. And again, we're kind of approaching this 5-minute trend line. Max said, rip it. Yeah, I did hear him. If you don't trade your Bluesky for 3 months, they have an inactivity rule, so you got to trade it once a week. I think. Isn't Bluesky once a week? You were down 300 on 6 micro long, had 3 and forgot to cancel my order. Dang, it filled with 3 others. And here we go. There's the target there that I had, 96.50. This is breaking out of the 5-minute trend line here, guys. I might take this. I might try this. Do we go 1 micro long here? I'm going to wait, but yeah, so on these plays here, the failed breakdown, you have 2 options. This is considered a failed breakdown. That's considered a failed breakdown, right? Level to level. Okay. Or you could wait for the close above in the retest. You could wait for the close above like it did here, and then a retest. You could get long there and try to take it level to level. Again, this is not a Mancini call out. This is just me knowing if 93 is support and we get back above it, it's still, we should squeeze, right? It's a failed breakdown of that level. That's all it is. The higher probability is very similar to yesterday. The highest probability is a sweep of the London low, get back above 83 just like yesterday, and then you got room back up to 93. That's the higher probability setup there. Or the highest of probabilities, which we probably don't get, is either the previous day low or the overnight low, right? So I don't know if we get those. Maybe by the end of the day. We'll see. So did not break structure on the 5-minute there. It was close, but it didn't quite get above there. Equal highs at 778. Gold and silver, what do I think? I don't watch silver. But gold, I certainly wouldn't be. I don't know. Gold looks, you already missed it, looks like, on gold. Yeah, you already missed the long on gold. Would be kind of a bridging setup right there. So that was your long there, 691. And it's already hit like several of the targets. This will be your first target, or your biggest target will be up here at 3707. So I would say, if anything, I would be looking for shorts here on gold. But Difficult to say. Shorting gold is definitely scurry. Scurry, scurry. Oh, you got some? You already in it? Let's go. Yeah, Max with a call out. He's got the trade alert. He said, let's get long. Let's do it. Coming into the macro here, too. 3 minutes outside the macro. I mean, if we close outside the... if we kind of close outside the 5 minute on this candle here... So let's pull over to the 5 minute. If we can kind of close outside this 5 minute trend line... You can draw this trend line a couple different ways. But I really like to see it kind of close above 52, 54, up into that area. Then I don't think it's unreasonable to think that we push back up to the highs. Especially going into kind of the lunchtime reversal. We already ran the open price, filled the gap. So it's not unreasonable to think that we push up here. You're short? No one gives it to you like Max. That's right. But I'm just waiting to see here. Got about 1 minute 40 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. You do have an inside bar possibly forming on the 5 minute, but might take a micro long here. Let's see here. First level up on the long is 764. Second level up is 783. And 799. I'd like to see this close above VWAP, but it's not really doing it. Here's a little push, maybe. This is kind of a tricky one here. I don't love that close. Max is barking. He's giving me the sign. But I don't know if I love that close. I'm thinking maybe a pullback into the 745, 743s. Rebalance this 5 minute gap that was just left would make the most sense. So it might just go though. If it gets above VWAP here, it might just squeeze. But I'm thinking a rebalance of that 5 minute gap that it just left down there would make the most sense, 744. And then you could long out of there. So I hate that the 5 minute inside bar is triggering here already long. That sucks. I need 744 to enter. You're short too, Dylan? Been a risky full port? Yeah. I mean, it's about to hit the first target. So I wanted to pull back. We had an inside bar here with a break of structure. So these are the levels. But I wanted to pull back because, I mean, we got this sitting right here, right? So I'm like, just rebalance this gap right here, and I would jump in. But first target 63, second target, it's not 70. Second target 83, and then 99. Out 40 at 48.50 was your entry. Nice job. That sucks. That sucks. I just thought it might rebalance that 5 minute. I didn't want to jump in without it rebalancing. And it still might. I mean, even if it hits the first target and it rebalances, I might still take it. And look at ES, guys. What do we say? I mean, this ain't rocket science here, you know? It's not rocket science. You outline it, you look for it, you watch it. I mean, the more and more that I'm understanding how this works on the ES, you might see me take more and more ES trades. You might see me. A lot of times I'll structure a trade on Nasdaq based on ES, but you might see me start taking more, just flat out, just taking the trade on the ES. So, oh, that was your fourth trade on that leg. Let's go. 778, choo choo. Yeah, that's my 783 is the next level up. Just tagged 63.50 there. Right there at it. And ES just smacked that level to level move. Like I said, target 98 made sense. Easy 5 points there. I kind of feel bad that I didn't take that long, but at the same time, sometimes it's better to miss a long. How many prop firms do I trade with? As many as I can, bagat. No, my top prop firms are Take Profit Trader, My Fund and Futures, Buell & Ox, Apex, Trade Day, Tradeify, Funding Ticks. Not in any necessary order there. So, my favorite ones: Take Profit Trader, My Fund and Futures, Apex, and Buell & Ox. Trade Day, Tradeify. I mean, like I said, in no specific order. And we'll throw Funding Ticks in there as well. And that's based on longevity. That's based on price, number of accounts you can have, and just experience with those props, right? That's what those things are based on. What are those levels? Which one? On the ES? Oh, these are the levels from Mancini. They're literally given out free every single day. Adam Mancini on Twitter. If you don't follow him, Adam Mancini 4. Again, he did not call out the failed breakdown of the, or maybe he did and I didn't see it. I don't know. Let me see. 93 he gave as support, right? He gave that as support. 93 he gave us support this morning. I marked these out pre-market. And so I know, without him even saying that that's the level that he's looking for a failed breakdown, I know automatically that that's, you know, an important level. And you can see recovery of 93. You could have taken the breakout, the failed breakdown here, and your first target would have been 98, second target 04, and I got those marked out above there. So you just take it level to level. So as it moves level to level, you move your stop up. I would have taken 80% off there and then just continue to move the stop up. Now I hit my daily target, and I do recommend taking those trades with micros, so that you do have the ability to scale in and scale out, take profit, and that kind of thing. Yeah, you'll lose it, Room Beats. Exactly, Dylan. Daily payouts are nice. I'm going to need a pullback in order for me to get in here. I kind of feel bad that I didn't just jump in. I tried to do, not necessarily something different, but I tried to be smart about it, right? Tried to just be smart. Now, if we get the pullback and we rebalance that 5 minute gap down at 744, I may take it. Yeah, you do have to trade it, I think, once a week. Room, you know. Pretty sure that's the case, once per week. You tried to stab long with 15 mics, it just wouldn't go, so you bailed out, and then boom. Story of my life. This thing's breaking out here. Well, look what I did, Alito. I outlined the long and I didn't take it. Like that candle there, you had an inside bar. I just thought we'd rebalance this gap possibly. And so I'm sitting on my hands, and now, you know, now it's going up 20 points. I know if I jump in now, it's just going to pull back. Do we have equal highs up here, though? No, they're not. 778. Buellanox is pretty lenient, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can always send them a ticket and ask, right? What did we say down here? What did we say, guys? Did we say that a lot of times this ends up being the low of day? I mean, like I'm telling you, I didn't take it, but like I've just been watching these levels. A lot of times you get that gap feel. Lines up with the reversal, you know, kind of a reversal time going into the lunchtime macro. Low resistance liquidity above. I mean, there was actually a clean setup here that I actually missed, guys. I didn't even see this. But look at that 1 minute inversion right there. 1 minute inverse off a sweep of the previous day close and the gap fill. Not bad. ES gets above VWAP here, we really get rocking. Chugga chugga choo choo, not woo woo. Rewind the street, rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. And I mean, I was long down here. I just took my 10 points and just walked away. Here's the thing. Do I feel FOMO? No, not really. Because I mean, I don't need, you know, the entire move. We just need a portion. Do you like those small gaps? Usually no. I like to have 8 or 10 points. I'm not a huge fan of those small gaps. Yes, pushing above the VWAP here. See if we can get into that 78 level at least. Little pop up in there into the 75s. I am long here, by the way. Target is the 78. There we go. Got the target. Let's go. All right, only down $16, $15 now. Jumped in long there on the ES, clearing that kind of closing above the VWAP there. Closed above the VWAP, a little test, boom, pullback. Kind of have clear levels there at 78, relative equal highs. So I just went in and took the long there. A little bit of maybe a chase play, for sure a chase play, but took it there with 5 micros for 10 points. Or actually, not even 10 points, 5 points. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Way down at 21. Let's go, Loot. Exit at 86.75. Let's go. I think you can get it higher, Loot. Leave a runner on. Leave a runner on here, brother. And this is the importance. Like, I was in this with one mini. Man, you know, like in hindsight, obviously it's 2020. But, like, that's why I say take this with micros. Not necessarily minis. That way you can leave a runner on. Take 80% off at 98. Leave your runner on. Next level, 704, 708. This thing could just keep going. she could just keep going. And the 5-minute breakout, there it is, the trend line break. These are the levels. So you've already hit your first 2 levels. If you took this entry down here, I mean, certainly scale level to level. And as the, so if you entered here, I'd move my stop now to below this wick here, probably. And then as this just hits level to level, just move your stops up. Unfortunately, we're not in it. We were looking for a little rebalance of this 5-minute gap. Didn't get it. And the crazy thing is, I was only going to go in with 1 micro. So, like, even if I had gotten long there and it pulled back 6 points, what's the big deal? I would have been in 1 micro. It's, you know, it is what it is. You called the pump room? Black Beauty thinks short. I mean, it could be Black Beauty, but I think Nasdaq runs these highs. I think Nasdaq runs the high. At a very least, I think we hit the 99. That wick up here at 99. Where's it at? This little kind of the bodies of the candles on the 5-minute. Show you better on the 5-minute here. I think at the very least we hit that level. It's like, you know me, I like to target the bodies of the candles, right? So I wouldn't kind of be shocked if we hit this level and then you kind of got a little, you know, and then maybe it goes, but the bodies of the candles I like to target. Missing this move. Kevin, there'll be more moves. When we get a steep pump, we always take out something. Yeah. Last day for a payout. And today's win is the equal to my previous daily win max. So I'm going to let it stand. Let's go. Nice job, Luke. Congratulations. Congratulations. Mancini says, traders getting a lesson in what OPEX days look like as we're building a flag to set up a next trend leg. Nice trap of 66.93. 66.93 was posted as support with 67.04, 14 final target. We hit both shortly after, then just swept 93 again. So like I said, 93 level, kind of a clear breakdown level. Getting up there, testing that 99. Let's see if we get a kind of a little, like I said, a little reaction off that level. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Back at the whole number here, up to the 800s. There we go. There's the official second or third target. Oh, I forgot I turned my camera off. Nobody told me. This could be a long spot later on. See what I mean? While I'm using the bodies of the candles here for my targets, you see how we're kind of getting here, and this is where the candle's getting smaller. We're getting a little resistance. Doesn't mean it won't pop through there. It just gives you a little bit, you know, it's not, this candle looks far different from these candles, right? At least so far. We'll see if it gets through there. What up, Sports Don? Thank you. Although I really didn't maximize on the trade, to be honest with you. But that's okay. Trying to get better at taking these trades and calling them out. You know, like maybe an idea of taking micros and leaving a runner, because the runner never would have got stopped there. But that's why I like taking these, like I said, I like using the body of the candle. You see why? I mean, like, You rather be participating in the, and like, it doesn't mean it's not going to hit this. I think it still hits this probably. It may not, but like the bodies of the candles, for some reason, get a little resistance there. Oh, you're still in? Gotta call him like Sabo. I know. I need to make the Sabo guarantee. This is what he likes to do right here for his guarantees, guys. He likes to put... I don't know what you guys were thinking that was. I don't know what y'all... You guys have such a dirty mind. Such a dirty mind. I'm a little tempted by this pushback above the 800 level here. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Macro ends in a minute and 33 seconds, so we'll see if this thing can run that 817 or not. I think it does. You might get short up here at 817. I think you get some points off that level. Potentially. You're still in? Let's go. Yeah, Coach Fred. I mean, I did jump in on the clearing of the VWAP there on the ES, and we're also at the whole number on the ES. I thought we'd hold. So we did jump in there to scalp ourselves back to, like I said, down $16. My new Take Profit Trader Pro account's on here too. It's down $12.50, $12.50. And a new eval that I started. Yeah. So we'll take that. I mean, we're very small green on the week anyway. So let's go, Alito. Nice job. So I'm going to stab long here with 1 micro, thinking that we get back above the 800 here that we squeeze. I'm going to risk $20 here. Just 1 micro, looking for 10 quick points here. Above the highs, I'm going to go stop into break even. Oh, I saw some green for a moment. Get in there. Let's go. I saw some green. I saw some green. Let's go. The stress of 1 micro. Oh, yeah, no, it's still down $1,200, Alito. That account is still down $1,200. I'm up $401, up $972, and then up like $5 over here, down $1,200 on 1 funded. And yeah, so we got the 1 funded that is down. That one I was up big on, so I'm still up like 30, $500 almost in profit on that one. I think I'm going to end up small red on the week on that one. I think I was up like around $1,000 on the week on that one going into today, but that's okay. Photoshop, yeah. Bulls and bears both make money. That's true. I'll show you guys why I took that little scalp there. Obviously, like ES retest of the 04 after a close above, right? And then Nasdaq back into the 9 EMA and the whole number. So back into the 96 and the 9 EMA there. Holding that 9 EMA the whole way up. We got an obvious draw on liquidity in my opinion. So I think right there it's not unreasonable to look for a 10-point bounce on a squeeze back above 800. So that's kind of what I did there. And it was only one micro, so we were down $16. And if we lose that trade, we're down 36 bucks. So, oh, Mad Moxie, you ran early. Well, you got some of it. That's all that matters. Negative 314 from negative 1100. Let's go, Clarity. Yeah, I put mine away. I probably could have kept scalping, but I just decided it was too dangerous to just put it away. I was just, you know, it's one of those. It could go either way. I could either get it back to break even or I could kill it. So, nice little pullback there. ES hit that 67.08. I still think it's got one more surge higher. But let's see how deep the pullback is. I mean, a 50 EMA bounce here might not be bad. I don't know if it gets that deep. But 50 EMA might be sitting inside this fair value gap by the time it gets down here if it does. You're going to have an SMT at the highs either way. Yeah, yes, key level at the 08, yeah. Bam. And I marked these out pre-market, guys. I marked these out pre-market. And you're like, you may just seem like arbitrary levels, which they are to me because I'm not the one coming up with them. These are based on Mancini's information. Obviously that should be 20. But yeah, these are based on his information. You can see the push up right here at open. We almost got to the 14. So, but these levels are free. They're given out for free. I mean, I can post them in the Discord if it's something you guys are interested in. I used to post them in my paid version, which is only, you know, but I have posted them in the free version as well. If you guys want me to post them, I can. I might forget some days, but I do pull them up pretty much every day. We do pull them up every day. Holding the 9 again. Post them. Yeah, I should, Oracle. I'll do it. I'll try to remember every day. I'll try to remember to post them. How'd you do today, Oracle? Did you trade the RTY? All right, here we go, guys. This is probably going to be the push through here. Anybody entering short up here? So scary to try to short this. Like, if this wasn't all-time highs, I mean, even with it being all-time highs, I don't think it's horrible. But with the ES having so much room back to the all-time high up there at the 20 level, I just, I don't know, 12 points away. But it could be interesting here. Man, that's not like, I mean, it looks V-shaped, but it's not clean, right? Not a whole lot of gaps in here. It wasn't a super fast move by any stretch. Need a 50 touch? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If ES closes above 08 and we close above initial balance high here, this thing really could kind of pop up into the next pivot up there at 850. No, Franken, we are at all-time highs here. I mean, we're at all-time highs, so shorting up here is very, very risky. Can it pay? Yes, it can pay. Is it high probability? Who knows? The Truman Show. That's a funny movie. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. That's the only thing I remember from that show. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night. If I don't see ya. Maybe I'll start using that. That'll be my sign off from now on. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Yes, working its way above the 08 here. This thing has died, guys. Not that it was moving super fast anyway. I mean, I don't even know what the ATR is, but the average, I mean, I guess it's probably 10 points or something. ATR on the 1 minute's got to be close to what, like 8 or 10 points? Which is reasonable. You thought shorting or longing is good after sweeps. This is the morning high, which is also all-time highs. More all-time highs is not considered a good sweep. Well, it's not that they're not. It's just you're trying to pick a top at all-time highs, and so many people pile in shorts at all-time highs that it tends to just squeeze us higher and higher. It doesn't happen every time. It's not an exact science. Sometimes shorts at all-time highs pay big, but more often than not, if we're at all-time highs, the market is bullish. And so trying to pick where you think it's going to not be bullish anymore is tough to do. Now, Gary, no real news. I mean, we did have the China news that caused a little pop over here, but yeah, I don't think this was caused by news. This is just in general normal price action. We filled the gap and we bounced off the gap and went back to the highs. Pretty simple. So yeah, because here's the thing, everybody shorts up here, everybody keeps piling in shorts, and then what happens? Well, everybody piles in shorts. Well, then once their stops get hit, it just keeps squeezing, and it can just keep going. And we don't know where the high is. Perfect example was what, 2 nights ago, or was it last night? I think it was last night. I mean, last night. Look at this. This is the overnight action right here. This is overnight, straight up. Because I mean, all-time highs were at like 644. So like, this was all-time highs, like in here, like in the 44 area, right in here. So we did have a little pullback once we hit it. But see what happens? People just keep shorting, squeeze. Just no stop in sight. And you never know where it's gonna end. So instead of trying to pick the top, it probably makes more sense. And a lot of times I do this myself, and I do miss out on some plays sometimes because of this. Instead of trying to pick the top, wait for some sort of reversal, and let's get in on the reversal. Wait for a pullback and then look for longs. Again, sometimes I miss plays doing that because I'm like only looking for the longs. But it's just, I don't know. Tough to do at all-time highs. Or wait for a bigger time frame. So, like, go to the hourly. If you're really like, okay, I want to look for a short. Well, let's go to the hourly. Let's go to the 4-hour. And then you could look for an inversion. So, like, you can't really see it here because of all my executions. But, yeah, you don't have any gaps. I mean, it's very, very kind of choppy looking in here. There's no gaps. But like that hourly candle there, I mean, like that thing looks hugely bullish. Hugely bullish. But wait for some sort of inversion on the higher time frame, right? So for example, like 2 days ago, I was looking at this to inverse. Looking for price to inverse this hourly gap. We also had a 4-hour gap in the same spot, right? Actually, the 4-hour gap was lower. Yeah, I think I had marked out the 4-hour. No, it was down here. Yeah, this one here. You can see it looked like it was going to inverse. And then just ripped out of there. So wait for some sort of higher time frame to inverse to show you, like, to make you think, like, oh, okay. The hourly inverse, the 4-hour inverse, whatever. We're going to go back down. At least then you can start looking for downside targets. So there we are. Back to the all-time highs. Let's go, room. Nice job. Don't pick the bottom. Don't pick the top. Slade has been migrating away from inversions a bit, has he? Inversions have not been working that great lately. Like, they've been hard to find. There's not been a lot of opportunities. And especially today, like today's inversions. There was one at open. I took a 30-second that was clean. But, like, other than that, like, I mean, it's been kind of tough. There's not a lot of opportunities, not a lot of kind of gaps, right? This 1 minute short here failed. Closed below. Where's the close below on this 1 minute short? So that candle closed below. We did push down, but the break even would have been here. So I guess, hold on. It would have been... Yeah, because you didn't create any swings until here. So, I mean, I guess if you took... You would have taken some profit, obviously. It was up 24 points. Missed you by 1 tick. You're 400 away on an elite. No need to full port. Exactly. The first 5 inside bar has been taking a beating. Yeah. I took a beating on it too there, Husk. But yeah, you can see here, a lot of people probably shorting here. And let's kind of see what happens. I mean, it might work. You've ran all the LRLR. Everything's been ran. It could work. I don't know. But it could also squeeze higher. I have no way of knowing. ES double topped right there too. I would not be shocked for us to retest like 780s. Maybe we do get a pullback here. Like, this would be a complete guessing game. It could pull back into the 780s, or this thing could just rocket ship into the 850s. Tough to know. 710's the pivot where it failed yesterday. Right there at it too, huh? 711. That's initial balance high from this morning. If ES pops there, we squeeze a bit. We get another little squeeze going. Again, all-time highs on the ES is at 719.75. So 720 we'll call it. Could get up there. Oh, you didn't get a short. Oh, you were looking for the 710 yesterday? Yeah, it could go back down and take out the lows. We just don't know when or how. That's the problem. Anything on trades by Matt? No. I think he's lost a couple of days in a row. He lost yesterday like 230. I watch his recaps. I do like his recaps. I do think he stretches them out sometimes a little bit too long. We can't ask Tom. Well, I'm probably about ready to call it here, guys. I was going to try to sit here longer, but don't really see a reason. I don't really see a reason. We just fought our way back to green. We're up 401 on one account, 972 on another account, 1202 we're down on another account. That's the one we're up on. And we did fight to get back to green here on these. We were down $190 on these accounts. And now we're back to green. Let's go. So I do think that's going to do it for me. I'll try to maybe log back on for the power hour, see if we got anything going. If we do, we'll fire it up. What trade did I take? I took a couple of trades, Charles. You can see my executions here on the screen. I took this was probably the cleanest trade down here. The previous day close. The open and previous day close bounce was the cleanest trade. I did short that 1 minute gap here, or 3 minute gap. We kind of had a little M pattern here. I got short off a 3 minute inside bar right there. I took the 5 minute inside bar up here for a loss right there. See my loss on the 5 minute inside bar. Then I shorted on the pushback below there. I don't know. I took a couple of trades today. I took a little 30-second trade as well. But the loss was, most of the losses was on the opening range and the inside bar. That's where most of the losses were. But yeah, we took a couple of losses today, a couple of bumps, a couple of bruises, but we fought back. We are ending red on one account. It's not the end of the world, right? It's okay to walk away red, guys. It's okay. There's always tomorrow. There's always more setups. Always, always, always. You don't have to sit here all day and take every single setup. That's when the market takes your money. Trust me. I am aware of this, and I know it's happened to me too many times. But if you guys haven't already, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, use code MM on all prop firms except for Funded Futures Network and Apex. Those are Myth. And then Futures Desk is MMM. Don't forget, Buellanox is 91% off. Take advantage of that while you can. We'll have it for the next couple of weeks, but, you know, let's not wait till the last second to pick one of those up. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's an Nasdaq, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.